and welcome to tonight's beer review, which I am dubbing Summer Never Ends beer review because it's always muggy hot in here. Yeah, take a look at that hair, yeah? So, today I'm going to be reviewing Shorebreak. So why did I pick this up? Oh, first off, Shorebreak Pale Ale. So why did I pick this up? Because it was really, really cheap at Foodland. Like ridiculously cheap, like macro lager cheap. Never heard of the brewer before. Rhinelander Brewing Company in Monroe, Wisconsin. Because nothing makes you think of summery beach days and surfing like Wisconsin. Did a little looking up into them. They're basically a contract brewer, which means that they do a lot of brewing for other companies and allow them to sell it under their name. So like the Trader Joe beer line, I believe, is brewed by them. And I guess this is their own imprint. And the market I'm guessing they're going for is sort of people looking for craft beer style at macro lager price point. And let's be honest, with my current rate of pay, I'm pretty much in that demographic right now. So, let's give this a... pour out. Comes in a pint can, by the way, which I found interesting. It's cheaper than many of the 12er bottles. Gotta be careful pouring this one out, because apparently either they don't filter too well, or it's bottle conditioned, and there's yeast on the bottom here. So I have about an inch left in here, which I'm probably going to end up drinking anyway. But I want to go and give you like a sort of taste review. And can you kind of see the head's already gone? Not much head retention. Coloration for pale ale is about right, a sort of amber orange. If a bit cloudier than your average pale ale, likely due to the yeast. Definitely smell sweet malts in there, and a lot of yeast. There's kind of way more yeast than there should be in the nose of a pale ale. It almost has like that sort of Belgian style smell to it. Hops are there, but kind of buried under the sweet malts and yeasty smell. The initial taste up front is pretty much to the style of a pale ale. Kind of a mediocre one though. Down to the bitter hop finish, but then there's this sort of weird off note that kicks in the finish along with the bittering. It's also a bit sweet, kind of cloyingly sweet. I think that off taste I'm getting from the mid and into the finish is sort of yeastiness. Generally speaking, you're not supposed to have sort of yeast notes inside of a pale ale. It's not even really pleasant yeast notes like in a Belgian or in a bottle condition. It's kind of like dead yeast. The hops are bittering, Kind of a hint of grapefruit to them, but not much to mention otherwise. Malts are sweet, a little too sweet. What can I say? I'm getting what I'm paying for here. Is it a drain pour? Honestly, other than like a couple of macro lagers I've had, I've never really had a drain pour. So I'm probably going to finish this. Am I going to try other ones from this company? Likely yes. This one might just be a particularly weak example of it. Yeah, really nasty aftertaste. Sort of a yeasty bitterness kind of mixes with the yeast. It just kind of leaves like this gack on your tongue almost. So, Shorebreak Pale Ale. Maybe if you drink it ice cold or something, or, you know, or if you're like me and you have no money, and there's no more Gordon Biersch, which is the other really cheap kind of crafty beer, go for it. Otherwise, try something better, because this was kind of aggressively, bleh.